Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It's going to be 31 days of Horrortober, day 24. I'm coming at you guys with daily reviews for the month of October of horror films and giving you my thoughts and opinions. We are getting down to the final week of October. It's gone pretty quick. So I chose another first time watch for day 24. Let's get into this. It's going to be 1982's Death Screams. I haven't heard the greatest things about this film, so let me talk about the film. Well, this film's your typical 80s slasher. I mean, it starts off with a couple. They're making out on a motorcycle. They end up getting pretty much brutally attacked. Their bodies thrown in a river, in which their body floats throughout the film in a river. This couple, for the longest time, I just thought it was real odd. You see them floating in a river for, I mean, scenes and scenes. It just seems like it goes on forever. That was real awkward to me. Anyways, we get into the town. You got these kids. Well, not kids, but like teenagers. They're pretty much working. It shows their daily lives. They're planning on this party, this carnival to go to in the weekend and party. So that's their plans. They're pretty much lying to their parents so they could get out. You got some love relationships, a little twist there. Um, but as they get closer to this carnival, there's a killer stalking the town. He's picking people off one by one, and he's using a large machete knife, and he pretty much slices them up. You'll see him go for the throat, different areas of the body. Um, he also, as we get towards this carnival, you see the more goofiness and awkwardness of this film. But then, when they go out to the party, they go to a party in this like outskirts. They're camping out, and they're pretty. That's when the killings start. It gets towards the end. More kills get brought up. You get them daring each other to go to this cemetery where they're daring each other and they don't want to be scared. So all of them go to the cemetery. When they get there, they realize that they're starting to disappear. Their friends in a small group. So it starts to rain. They get to this house. When they get to this house, they start to realize they're not alone. They find pretty much one of their friends brutally murdered. It starts to freak them out. So they start to run around, just split up and get picked off one by this killer. You got a main girl named Lily. She's trying to survive. She has a love interest with a coach, Neil, and she can't find him. He's missing. She's wondering. And at the same time, they're trapped in this house with a killer just all around. He's taking them out. He's breaking through doors and windows, and it pretty much leads to a final showdown between them and the killer trying to survive. It's what you've seen in a lot of 80s slasher films. That's all I could pretty much get into the film. I'm gonna get into what I didn't like about this film. It's really slow paced. It takes a long time to get to some action. You got this like awkwardness and goofiness that goes on. Some of them are pretty cheesy one-liners that made me smirk out loud. And you also got off-screen kills, which I complain about. I did not like off-screen kills. There's a lot of them in this, where you see the aftermath of the kills. That brought this film down. The ending did ramp up. Once it got to the ending, I got more into it. There's more action, more kills, and you see a more gore. So that notched it up for me there. And then also the killer, I pretty much guessed him pretty quickly. I already figured him out. It's pretty easy to guess the killer. And the ending's pretty satisfying to me. It's your typical 80s slasher. But let's get into my ratings. This is my thought and opinions, guys. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. I thought it's a decent slasher. I can't recommend it because it's very slow paced, but overall I did enjoy it for the nostalgia. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. It's just like a decent one to me. So I thought it was fine there at 3 out of 5. It was at a 2.5 out of 5, but the ending ramped it up a little for me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one in the collection because it's a rare 80s slasher, and I'm collecting these, so this is worth keeping in the collection, and I would watch it again. It's going to be my thoughts and opinions for Death Screams from 1982. Everyone hit a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Keep it spoiler free. We're going to have a great Sunday out there. It's Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Keep it horror. Peace.